Hey you guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is another day where we're working in the kitchen and I have so much to get done. We're hosting my wife's cousin tonight for dinner, so I need to cook, I need to clean, and then I have so much things in my refrigerator that are going bad that I just need to execute. So the first thing I'm gonna tackle is our chicken broth. And I've been dying to make chicken broth for a while because I usually like to make my own just for flavor and just so I know everything that's in it. So I have a whole chicken that I'm first gonna roast, and then I'm going to take the bones out of that and then add that to a pot with some chicken feet and chicken livers. Are you ready for that? And I think I don't have any vegetables or any kind of things going bad in my fridge to use. So it might just be straight up chicken, but we'll see. So let's do it. Okay, I lied. I'm actually gonna start with the kumquat jam. My tip in the kitchen is always to do your dessert first because after you cook, it's just gonna be easier. If you don't know what a kumquat is, it looks like a tiny orange. It's tart. It's very tart. I have this really terrible pineapple that has been sitting on my countertop for an inordinate amount of time. It looks terrible. Look, I don't know if you can see that. And we're gonna cut into it and see what it's looking like. Oh, it's not bad inside. There we go. There's the wrap. It still smells really good though. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna toss this because it's not any good. So I was gonna add pineapple to our compote, but it was just too far gone. But look at these beautiful apricots my granddad gave me. So we're gonna add some of these to our compote as well. So I have my apricot pot with a little bit of mango pulp going right now. I have it simmering down until the kumquat gets very, very tender. My usual recipe is 260 grams of fruit with 60 grams of sugar. Just have that going here. It looks beautiful. And I'm eager to taste it, but I want all of the kumquats to get super duper tender. You can try to eliminate that bitterness. And I'm actually gonna get started on my roast chicken right now. I'm not sure how I wanna do it. I feel like there's so many different ways to make roast chicken, and I'm kind of still perfecting a recipe. So we're making very slow progress in the kitchen right now. I'm leaving for a doctor's appointment soon, so I'm just gonna put the chicken in my cast iron, put some salt on it, and return it to the fridge until I get back. Hey, so it's day 2 because I went to the doctor and they pissed me clean off. So we're starting what we didn't finish today. First things first is that I finished the compote, and I'm gonna blend it up and make it into more of a jam. So the book I'm using to bake out of today is La Vita e Dolce by Letitia Clark, and it's Italian inspired sweets. And I love this book. It has the first donut recipe that I tried in here. So the page is little jam flour cookies. I don't know if the color is funky. It's basically like a shortbread type cookie with jam on it. So I'm excited to try this recipe today. There's things in here like buns and cookies and panna cottas and cakes. So I really love this one. And let's get started with our recipe. We're starting off with 500 grams of all-purpose flour. That's not enough. Okay, let me think. I have some almond flour and some rye flour, I think. Hold please. So I do have some almond flour and some whole wheat flour, and I'm gonna sub that in for the rest of the all-purpose flour. It should be okay. Whole wheat flour is a little bit more earthy and requires more moisture than all-purpose flour. In order to fix that, I'm gonna add an extra egg yolk, and we're just gonna thug it out and see what happens. So I'm gonna add the rest of this almond flour. And if you didn't know, flour is a perishable product. Ideally, you would be storing it in your fridge or your freezer. Get 175 grams of powdered sugar. Really need a new scale. This scale is it's not giving anymore. We're gonna do a big pinch of salt. And I like a big pinch. And we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. these ingredients. This is just the last of our flour. And I'm gonna return it to our mixing bowl. And I had put my butter in here because it was getting too warm. And now it's too cold. So I'm gonna just pop it in the microwave for 5 seconds. And now I'm gonna zest a lemon. When you guys zest a lemon, do you go over like all the little nasty parts? This lemon is from our neighbor's tree. And it smells really good. You know how tree lemons have that like weird taste? I mean, I know all lemons are from a tree, but maybe they're not. We don't know. Anyway, I just feel like lemons that you get from the store and lemons that you get off like a neighbor's tree or your tree if you're lucky enough to have a lemon tree, they just taste different. Like they are way more florally. Check on our butter. I'm gonna do 3 more seconds. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This recipe is kind of different in the sense that you don't cream the butter and sugar and then add the flour. You need 200 grams of butter. Okay, so now we're gonna add in 1 egg, 1 whole egg. And then the recipe says to add 1 yolk. I kind of want to add in an additional egg just because of the difference of the flour. And I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Earlier I was fighting with a fly that bullied its way into my house. And I think I got it, but I haven't seen the body. But I also haven't seen the fly. These are the cookie cutters I'm gonna use. It's 1 jacked up star that I got from my mom. Let's roll out our cookies. So our cookie dough has been resting in the fridge for about an hour, I would say. And it's really still soft and pliable. It's not hard at all. So I'm gonna roll it out, and where's my cookie cutter? I'm still going to put it back in the fridge because I have my chicken roasting right now. And I just have a little flour on the parchment paper. And I'm gonna add a little bit more on the top. and on my baking tin. Adding a little bit more. It's definitely giving some resistance. And I want them pretty thin because remember it's a sandwich cookie. So just for a mouthfeel, it should be like thin and crisp versus thick and gummy. I haven't rolled anything out in so long. Definitely reminded me of my old bakery days. The center is always the hardest to get thin, so I'm just gonna go in a little bit more. So I'm just going in a little bit more. And while we're here, let's check on our chicken. Crisping up nicely, and I'm going to turn down the heat now. I'm going to start using my cookie cutter to cut out. They're so cute. because I'm tired. It is almost 4:30 right now. I started, I think, just after 1. So it's been about 3 hours, and maybe that doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. So I did the roast chicken. So my method for the roast chicken is to start at 475 and then get a really crisp skin. And then I bring it down to 425 and baste the chicken in its own fat. And it looks really good. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make some potatoes in the chicken fat. I'm gonna make strawberry tea, and I wanna make my dishwasher detergent. And I think, oh, and I need to bake off the cookies. All before it gets too dark, so we're gonna see what we can accomplish.
Sparks on quiet streets, 2 hearts finding where to meet.
Right, you guys, the cookies came out the oven. They are so good. I can't stop eating them. I haven't assembled them yet because I'm doing my potatoes right now, which are coming out really nicely, and I'm about to do my chicken broth. You guys, unfortunately, this is the biggest pot that I own, and it is unfortunate. So to this pot, I'm gonna add my chicken parts. Gross. And then I did find some onions in my fridge. I have these scallions, half of a yellow onion, and then most of a purple onion. And I'm just gonna put that in there, skin and all. Turmeric that was going bad, and my chicken carcass from the roasted chicken. The roasted chicken came out so good, you guys. Even the meat under the skin was so flavorful and juicy. I was afraid that I had overcooked it a little bit, but it was actually perfect. Stir my potatoes. Some of them are a little over crispy. Okay, the potatoes are done. They look so good and they smell so delicious. And let's try one. Some sides got like really crispy and oops, they're hot. They're so flavorful. I'm dead. They're so good. Oh my gosh. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Can you tell how tired I am? Do I look tired? Okay, so to my chicken broth, I'm gonna add beer leaves. They smell so good. That's like a good amount. And I'm also gonna add a few bay leaves. A lot of bay leaves, but I already put it in there, so what can you do? Some crushed red pepper, fennel. I'll go easy on the fennel since I went hard on the bay leaves. Some whole black pepper or peppercorns. And I'm gonna add some caraway seeds. And I'm gonna just fill this up with water and let it simmer until I go to sleep tonight. And I forgot salt. A lot of salt. Salt is like, what would we do without her? What would we do? out. They're so cute. Are they a little bit mismatched? Yes, but so am I. And let's try them. Okay, so with the jam, they're so yummy. The shortbread like dough is so good. There's like floral notes with the almond flour and the whole wheat flour. And the jam just makes it even that much more amazing. There's definitely some structural issues with like how I cut each one out and therefore like how they eat, but the taste is spectacular. We are on our very last step today, and I am so relieved. So we're gonna make some sweet strawberry tea. In here I have 1 ounce of water. I'm gonna use 4 bags of Lipton black tea. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna let this come to a boil and just steep for about 5 minutes. You guys, we are finally done. The last project was this sweet strawberry tea. It's so good. I can't wait till it gets really cold in the refrigerator. It's so refreshing. I have my chicken broth still on the stove. That's gonna take a whole day, and I'll show you guys in the next video. Oh, we got so many things done. We got our cookies done. We got our broth. We got our chicken done. We got our potatoes done. And I have been cooking for almost 6 hours. No, almost 7 hours. Thanks for watching.